Alright, so who do I have here with me today, man?
Will.
Will. Nice to meet you, Will, as always. I already met you. This is amazing. I gotta ask, how old are you and how long have you been out here on these streets?
I'm 38. I've been out here on these streets since 18.
18, man. You know, when you say 18, you know, as anyone would say, you know, that's a long time, man. So
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, it's a long time, man. So next question that comes to mind, you know, I'm going to play devil's advocate or whatever you want to call it. But I got to ask, have you took advantage of any resources that they have here?
No.
None.
None.
So you just been out here. Did you go to school out here or anything?
Tempe High School.
Tempe High. And what made you transition down to Scottsdale? Just a lot better.
My dad used to do security at the church on FBSC. He was security at 70th Street in Osborne. And so, you know, I was on probation and I came asking him for help housing because, you know, I got arrested for selling drugs because, you know, I was young on the streets.
That's what happens.
Stuck with somebody who made a lot of money and, you know, and kept him out of prison for a while. And, you know, kept him from adding charges, you know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, kept him free, you know, from committing any new crimes. And,
Yes,
but,
sir.
like, you know, but selling drugs. And then I got caught up for that. And, you know, I had a small sentence because first time offense, nonviolent.
Oh, so you got probation?
Probation, man. I got 4 months time served, probation, 5 years. My co-defendant, he was a lifer, so he got a lot more because of the repeat.
Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, I don't want to ever catch a second one.
Yeah, you never want to catch a second one.
No.
Please don't ever catch it.
That's
It's so scary. Yeah.
Years.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I don't have a number, so I don't want to
If you don't mind me asking, could you elaborate on what drug it was, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I would, because, you know, it's a very common one for Arizona.
Meth.
Probably.
Or heroin.
And
Oh, there it is.
both.
The double whammy. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is out here. A lot of people come to Arizona. First off, were you born and raised out here?
I was born in old Osborne Hospital.
Okay.
You know, the one that used to be nearby here.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was born. And then, you know, I was taken to Alaska and Washington State, where I was raised up until 10. Then my dad got custody of us. And then we came back here and was raised from 10 on up. Then, you know, jumped a few states.
Man, that's cool, man. I wish I had my opportunity. And maybe I still might. You know, 40's, you know, the new 20. That's what they say, you know.
You got good health.
And maybe one day I'll be able to see what it's like around this world. You know, I never got to go anywhere, man, but Arizona. I've only been to Arizona, this old dust bin. but you know, a lot of people come out here because of, you know, the weather. The weather. Wow, that was loud, huh? But yeah, a lot of people come out here because of the weather and just amongst other things, you know, like you said, dope, drugs, things of that nature. But mainly the weather, you know, who wants to be in snow all day?
Yeah.
God.
Since then, though, I've been clean for the most part. You know, that was 2013.
Really? Man,
When I got arrested.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Was it hard to keep clean?
No, actually, once 4 months time served, I took advantage of that. I did not ever touch opiates again after that because the dependency on it.
Yeah.
I did 10 years of it, and there's a long-term effect that really does happen. Even if you get clean, it still really can fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
With hallucinations.
All kinds of things. Shakes,
Restless
shivers.
leg syndrome, yeah.
Oh man, it gets bad, don't it?
No, it's something you can grow to get used to, but like, you know, it doesn't mean that you need heroin again.
Yeah. That's true, man. That's very true. I think, yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. Restless leg syndrome. There's just a lot of different things
You get
that can
tactile
happen.
hallucinations. Like,
Yeah,
like
you
when
do.
the sun's really hot, all of a sudden you feel embers.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's not little balls of fire hitting my skin.
Yeah.
I'm not smoking right now.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true, man.
After a while too in the sun, you smell like, my God, I know I'm not a cop,
Am
but
I
I smell
burning?
bacon.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fucking cop.
Yeah. What's going on? That's funny.
Because we're the other white meat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we smell like pork when
Yeah.
we're in the sun too long.
Yeah. That's funny. You're the first one I ever heard say that.
Yeah, well, you know, surrounded by bricks outside, you
Yeah.
cook yourself.
Yeah. I mean, especially being as hot as it is, and you know, not surprising. I mean, I've literally seen somebody put an egg on the ground and it actually cooked. No, seriously.
I know.
And you can eat it. I watched them do it.
I might.
Couldn't believe it.
I might.
I couldn't believe it, and I was like, man, that is true.
Yeah.
People do it. Holy shit, you know. But
I'd put some tinfoil on the ground though. But,
yeah, first before you do.
I mean, just,
Yeah.
I'd go
Just to be
ask somebody
safe.
for some tinfoil. There would be.
Yeah, that'd be a little better, huh? Man. So, what about your childhood life, man? I mean, your mom, your dad, siblings, things of that nature? Did you have that growing up? Were you raised
foster
good?
care.
Foster care.
Yeah, I went from home to home to home because I fought everybody. You know, my mom went to prison for 9 years early after she took us to those states, and the rest of that time was, you know, foster care, 2 every year for 7 years.
Man, I'm sorry about
So
that.
I had like 14 different moms and dads.
I know what it's like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them knew where one began and stopped in raising you. You
Yeah.
know? Like, you know, because it was just a bunch of different methods that were sporadic. Because
Yeah.
nobody knew what was covered and what wasn't.
Yeah,
They'd
didn't-
often ask me, they'd be like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to do? And I had no worldly idea. I'm like, the only thing I knew was macaroni, so everybody thinks I love macaroni.
Yeah, macaroni and cheese, baby.
You know, I'm like, don't ask me, man. Show
Yeah.
me how to live, and then allow me to make a choice.
There you
but
go.
until then, I don't know what the options are.
Man, that's true, man. I agree with that sentiment right there. You know, I come from, you know, having a lot of brothers and sisters and stuff, and they all got took away. And you know, the same thing. It was the same thing, you know. They would just ask, like you say, ask, like, so, oh, you like cherry pies, you know, or whatever else
Some weird kind
whatever's in the paperwork.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it was weird, you know. They never really spent time with you. It was more to me like a money grab type of situation, you know.
A competition to look better than the other. Or something?
Yeah, something like that, like
That's
money
crazy.
grab. I mean, they get a lot of money to house and take care of someone who's, you know, being a foster mom.
Oh yeah.
They get decent amount of money. I don't know about now. They did back when I was young. You know?
That's what I always heard of, but I don't know the financial end of it.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, it's not enough. 'Cause
Obviously.
there are some foster homes that they want to foster kids, and that's a great place. And there's some where they want to just like get a bunch of money together, and they don't really trickle down to the kids. And those ones, you know, are the ones that you hear about, but you never really experience.
Yeah, very
Because I
true.
mean, the homes I was at, they were pretty decent. You know, like first day you get to meet them, they take you to the dollar store, they get you a bunch of toys and shit.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Yeah, and like crappy toys, but whatever. But you know, it's sentiment, I guess. You know, getting to know you.
Yeah, doing something. Yeah.
And then, but then like, and then there's the strict ones. I believe were probably Catholic, or they said Labor Day means clean the house.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Huh? Excuse you?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day. Yeah. Get to cleaning. Just
Yep.
get the soap, put the knee pads on, and go for it. Yeah, that's funny, man. You are hilarious. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I always have to ask, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man?
Hooked up to a machine.
Hooked up to a machine.
Yeah.
Any reason why specifically, or is it just something?
Let's call it I drink too much. Kidney is failing.
Dialysis.
Yep. That's gonna be the future.
So how long you been drinking, man?
Forever.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want, everybody's gone through their phase with alcohol and drinking and stuff. I never, got to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good on me. But so what about you, man? I mean, so just stopping can't turn the plug off or anything like that? You would still have to go from the excess use?
Well, I'm like 4th stage.
Okay.
So like next stage, within the next few years, I'll be hooked up on a machine. I would assume. Hopefully not, but more than likely.
Yeah.
The way I feel now and the time I got and the insurance I don't have yet, just because living day to day.
Yeah.
And constantly jumping hurdles.
Yeah.
The hurdles I gotta jump are like so many. I'll have a job in Glendale for 2 hours that I gotta travel to, then leave from to go to another job for another 2 hours, travel, and maybe a third, but I don't really have that much in me because one of the symptoms of 4th stage is fatigue.
It's just so tiring.
Upon confusion. So when shit doesn't work right and I'm trying to get to a map for directions and something goes awry and leads you in a different direction, and all of a sudden you notice that you're not doing on track, you're not staying on track.
Yeah. It's funny that you say that because even me, now that I never in my life thought that, I didn't believe my mom, or my grandparents or anybody when they would say, hey, you're lucky, you're young now, you better enjoy it.
I know, right? I still feel young.
Yeah,
but then when I step back, I'm like, I'm fucking 38. I'm not in good shape.
Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get up. Sometimes, you got things are just a little harder now.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And it became my new life.
That with a failing vital organ, man, you have no idea the cringes that I experience from just knowing that my organ that I need is failing.
Damn, bro. Is there pain?
Yeah. Yeah, it brought me one day after work. I just went to my knees and it hurt. It was swollen. So swollen. It was so uncomfortable. And I was like, death is so around the corner.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can fucking do about it. I already scheduled 2 appointments with that hepatologist.
Yeah.
Just to let me know, and they never called,
Yeah, that's awful, man. That's the one thing that they're bad at here. They don't, when you go to the doctor, they never, reciprocate the call or anything like that.
They're supposed to call. It says they're going to call, and then 2 times they didn't. And I'm like, why am I not getting the cure?
Yeah. Especially when they have the money to do this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Scottsdale's definitely a very, very rich city. I mean, and I know they have money, extra room, and stuff like that, so that they can, help people like you, man, or anybody, in general.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, but I'm doing what I can to fix it, and all I get is an obstacle, and some days, I'm feeling healthy and strong.
Yeah.
And I want to obliterate the fucking obstacle. Make it learn not to be an obstacle anymore.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Fall forward,
But other days, I'm not feeling that strong. And I just feel like dying.
Damn, bro.
That ain't cool.
Yeah, not at all, bro. That's sad, bro.
No.
I don't even know how I would think or begin to think about something like that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, see, this right here was an awesome story, man. And do you have any cash apps or anything?
I got a cash app. I got a
Could
bank
you shout
account.
it out? You never know who might see this.
willbillmuch.
willbillmuch.
Yeah, like Will, like Bill,
Yeah.
like Mudge. M-U-D-G.
I like how he said it. willbillmuch. That's cool, man. That's decent. I like that. Something
Every day
unique, man.
I put forward that effort, man. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
And all I ever did need was a break.
Yeah,
So,
man. Let's see if we could. I don't promise nothing, but you never know who's gonna see this or watch this, and who might be able to help you, man.
Yeah.
Lord knows you need it, man. And I hope that somebody finds it within their heart to try to help you out somehow. Maybe financially, a couple rooms a night, something.
It's easily treatable.
Yeah.
Or to be made. If it was less comfortable, I'm sure it would be less chaotic.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if there was comfort, there wouldn't be much chaos. Because guess what? It'd be on a pillow.
And there you go. There you go, man. I love this guy, man. That's real. Oh, Will. I'm gonna remember you for a long time, man. You that was good. Well, man, I just want to say thank you so much for this interview. I stayed over my time. You see, you said how long was it gonna be? This was 16 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It didn't even seem like that
Really
to me
didn't.
at all, man. It's just we were talking, shooting the shit, and it ended. I think it was pretty good, man. I just, like I said, I want to thank you for your time, and I hope and pray that things go your way, man, from now on, man, and that someone see this. I don't got much subscribers or anything, but someone to see it and want to help, man. That's the best that I could offer. And
I've never gone without.
know.
With the way I live, luck has always been there, and I've never truly suffered. Maybe a couple times in the past few years with some suffrage, but I think it was intended.
Yeah.
Because it was like a controlled, safe thing.
Oh, okay.
But I believe, my luck, it's always been good.
Yeah.
I've always never gone without. It's always been
Man.
supplied for me somehow.
That's good. That's good, man. And there it is there, man. Thank you so much, Will, man. Hopefully next time I see you, you will be in a better situation than you are now. And hopefully, you'll be getting a hand up instead of a hand down, and looking at life from a different point of view, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for this interview, buddy, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.